Howdy, folks. Ever look up at the night sky and get lost in the wonder of it all? Those twinkling stars make a fella feel mighty small. But you know what else they do? They spark a fire in our hearts, a yearning to explore the great unknown. Since the dawn of time, we humans have been stargazers. Those celestial objects, shining down on us from light years away, tickle the imagination. The pursuit of space exploration has had a ripple effect on our lives right here on Earth, changing the game in ways we never imagined. Space? That's a mighty big word filled with a whole heap of unknowns, but that's what makes it so darn exciting. We're talking about venturing beyond the familiar, pushing the limits of human ingenuity. Some folks might say it's a fool's errand, too expensive, too dangerous. But the human spirit ain't wired for standing still. We're explorers by nature. Space exploration has given us satellite communication, weather forecasting, and medical advancements. Who knows what other wonders we might uncover as we delve deeper into the cosmos. Let's tip our hats to the early astronomers who laid the groundwork for our cosmic adventures. Galileo Galilei, with his homemade telescope, made discoveries that shook the world. Isaac Newton figured out the laws of gravity, crucial for getting rockets off the ground. These pioneers gave us the tools, knowledge, and inspiration to reach for the stars. They showed us that the universe was full of possibilities, just waiting for us to unlock them. Fast forward to the 20th century, a time of incredible technological advancement. The dawn of rocket science, thanks to folks like Tsiolkovsky, Goddard, and Oberth, made space travel possible. It wasn't all smooth sailing. Rockets exploded, missions went off course, and brave souls risked their lives. But those pioneers persevered, inching closer to the ultimate goal, putting a human being into space. The space race of the 50s and 60s was a showdown between the United States and the Soviet Union. The Soviets launched Sputnik and Yuri Gagarin, the first man in space. The Americans, determined to catch up, landed Neil Armstrong on the moon in 1969. That one small step for man was indeed a giant leap for mankind. The space race was intense, but it led to a new era of international cooperation. The International Space Station is a shining example of this collaborative spirit. Nations from around the world built and operate a permanent outpost in space. Today, humans live and work in space, conducting experiments and making discoveries. Back in the old days, launching a rocket was a real nail-biter. But now we've got reusable spacecraft like SpaceX's Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy. These rockets land upright, making space travel more affordable and sustainable. The James Webb Space Telescope, launched in 2021, peers deep into the universe. It's like Hubble's bigger, more powerful cousin, showing us the very first stars and galaxies. Now that's what I call looking back in time. While sending humans into space is impressive, let's not forget our trusty robotic explorers. The Perseverance rover landed on Mars in 2021, drilling into rocks and searching for signs of ancient life. Its helicopter buddy, Ingenuity, made the first powered flight on another planet. The Juno spacecraft has been orbiting Jupiter since 2016, revealing stunning images of its swirling clouds and massive storms. These missions give us a whole new perspective on our solar system. It's enough to make a fella realize just how small we are in the grand scheme of things. We're setting our sights on even more ambitious goals, like going back to the moon and setting up shop on Mars. NASA's Artemis program aims to land the first woman and the next man on the moon by 2025. This isn't just about planting a flag. It's about building a lunar base for further exploration. Mars, with its potential for harboring life and resources, is the ultimate goal. Companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin are working on the technology to get us there. Plans for human missions to Mars are already in the works. The era of space tourism is upon us. Companies like Virgin Galactic and Blue Origin offer suborbital flights to the edge of space. Imagine soaring high above the Earth, seeing the curvature of our planet. Orbital hotels and lunar vacations might be in our future, making space travel accessible to regular folks. From reusable rockets to plans for lunar bases and Martian colonies, we're living in an age of unprecedented cosmic discovery. As technology advances, who knows what wonders we'll uncover. The future of space exploration is bright, filled with endless possibilities, so keep looking up, folks, and never stop dreaming big. Why are we so set on leaving Earth? It's a matter of survival. Earth is a mighty fine spaceship, but it's the only one we got. Resource depletion, environmental degradation, and overpopulation are real challenges. Colonizing other worlds is just good old-fashioned common sense. Plus, the spirit of exploration is in our DNA. We're like pioneers heading west, except this time the frontier is the entire universe. The moon is our closest celestial neighbor, just a 3-day trip by rocket. It's chock full of resources like helium-3, a potential fuel for fusion reactors. The low-gravity environment makes it an ideal spot for launching missions further into space. Building a lunar base would allow us to conduct research and unlock the secrets of our celestial past. Mars, with its rusty-colored plains and potential for harboring life, has captured our imaginations for centuries. Living on Mars would be no walk in the park, with its thin atmosphere and extreme temperatures. But scientists are working on solutions, like pressurized habitats and growing crops in Martian soil. Imagine terraforming the planet, slowly transforming it into a more Earth-like environment. Even the impossible can become possible with enough ingenuity and determination. Now, building a new home on another planet ain't gonna be easy, folks. It's a monumental task that requires innovation, determination, and a whole lot of grit. We're talking about challenges galore, from the logistics of getting there to the nitty-gritty of surviving in a hostile environment. Every step of the way is fraught with obstacles. First off, we gotta figure out how to transport all the necessary supplies, equipment, and, well, people. This involves meticulous planning and coordination. It's a long and expensive journey, and we're gonna need bigger and better rockets to get the job done. The technology has to be top-notch and reliable. Then there's the issue of radiation shielding, life support systems, food production, waste management, and so much more. The list goes on and on. Each problem requires a unique solution, and there's no room for error. And let's not forget about the human factor. The psychological and emotional challenges are just as daunting. Living in a confined environment far from home with limited resources and constant danger, that's going to take a toll on even the toughest of folks. Mental resilience will be key. We're going to need to develop new social structures, psychological support systems, and innovative ways to cope with isolation, and ways to maintain a sense of community and purpose in a place where everything is different. But you know what? Humanity has overcome challenges before and will overcome these too. Our history is full of examples of triumph against the odds, because that's what we do, folks. We rise to the occasion, no matter how tough it gets. We adapt, we innovate, and we find a way to make the impossible possible. Our ingenuity knows no bounds. And when we do finally establish those first colonies on the moon, on Mars, and beyond, it will be a monumental achievement for all of humanity. It'll be a testament to the indomitable spirit of exploration that burns bright within us all. The future is out there, waiting for us to reach it. Now let's talk turkey for a minute, folks. This whole space exploration business, it ain't cheap. We're talking about billions, even trillions of dollars being poured into rockets, spacecraft, and all sorts of fancy pants technology. And while I'm all for reaching for the stars, a fella can't help but wonder, is it worth it? Some folks, they'll tell you it's a waste of money, that we should be focusing on problems here on Earth first. And I get that. I do. We got poverty, hunger, disease, a whole mess of things that need fixing right here at home. But here's the thing, partner. Investing in space exploration ain't about turning our backs on Earth. It's about investing in our future. Think about all the technological advancements that have come from our ventures into space. We're talking about everything from GPS and satellite communication to medical imaging and water purification. These spin-offs, they benefit all of humanity, not just a select few. And who knows what other breakthroughs await us as we delve deeper into the cosmos. Now, when it comes to exploring new worlds, we gotta tread carefully, folks. We can't just go gallivanting around the galaxy, planting our flag on every celestial body we come across, like a bunch of cosmic cowboys. No, sir, we gotta act responsibly, ethically, and with respect for the potential life forms and environments we might encounter. First off, there's the issue of contamination. We don't want to be bringing any earthly microbes to other planets, potentially disrupting or destroying any native life forms that might be present. And we certainly don't want to be bringing back any alien critters that could wreak havoc on our own ecosystem. That's a recipe for disaster, folks, plain and simple. Then there's the question of ownership. Who owns the moon? Who owns Mars? Who gets to decide how these celestial bodies are used and exploited? These are thorny issues with no easy answers. We're gonna need to develop international agreements and ethical guidelines to ensure that space exploration benefits all of humanity, not just a select few nations or corporations. As we stand on the cusp of a new era of space exploration and colonization, we face a profound choice, folks. A choice that will define not just our future, but the future of countless generations to come. Will we repeat the mistakes of the past, exploiting new worlds for short-term gain and leaving a trail of destruction in our wake? Or will we learn from history and choose a different path, one marked by cooperation, sustainability, and a deep respect for the delicate balance of life in the universe? The future of humanity, it ain't just about rockets and spaceships, folks. It's about the choices we make, the values we uphold, and the legacy we leave behind. We have a responsibility to future generations to ensure that our cosmic adventures are guided by wisdom, compassion, and a deep understanding of our place in the grand scheme of things. It's a tall order, no doubt about it. But I reckon we're up to the challenge. Because deep down, beneath all the technological marvels and scientific breakthroughs, we're still those same stargazing folks, filled with wonder, curiosity, and a deep-seated desire to explore the great unknown. And as long as we hold on to those qualities, as long as we never stop asking questions and seeking answers, I believe we can navigate the challenges ahead and create a future worthy of the cosmos we inhabit. It's a journey that requires not just our minds, but our hearts. As long as we stay true to our values and our shared humanity, I believe we can navigate the challenges ahead and create a future worthy of the cosmos we inhabit. Well, folks, we've covered a whole heap of ground in our cosmic journey, from the earliest stargazers to the prospect of building homes on other planets. It's enough to make a fella's head spin faster than a pulsar. But through it all, one thing remains crystal clear: the human spirit. It's got an unquenchable thirst for exploration. We're a curious bunch, us humans, always itching to see what's over the next horizon, what mysteries lie hidden in the shadows. And ain't nothing more mysterious, more awe-inspiring than the vast expanse of space. It's a frontier unlike any other, filled with endless possibilities and enough unanswered questions to keep scientists and dreamers busy for generations to come. Now, I know some folks, they get caught up in the day-to-day grind, forgetting to look up and marvel at the bigger picture. But I'm here to tell you, folks, that ain't no way to live. We gotta keep that sense of wonder alive, that childlike fascination with the unknown. Because it's that spirit, that drive to explore, that makes us human. So the next time you're feeling down or lost or like you're just spinning your wheels, step outside and take a good long look at the night sky. Breathe in the cool night air and let it fill your lungs. Let those twinkling stars remind you that you're part of something much bigger than yourself, something ancient and vast and full of wonder. Remember those pioneers, those brave souls who dared to dream of reaching for the stars, who pushed the boundaries of what was possible, who looked beyond the horizon and saw endless possibilities, and paved the way for us to follow in their footsteps. And let their courage inspire you to keep dreaming, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and never ever stop reaching for the stars. Because the universe is vast and full of mysteries. Because the universe, my friends, it's a big old place. And we've only just scratched the surface. There's so much more to learn and discover. Who knows what wonders await us out there, just beyond the reach of our current understanding. The possibilities are endless. Maybe we'll discover new forms of life, unlock the secrets of the cosmos, or even find the answer to the ultimate question: what is our place in the grand scheme of things? One thing's for sure, the journey is just beginning. and it's a journey worth taking. And I, for one, can't wait to see where it takes us next. Keep looking up, folks, and keep dreaming big. The cosmos is calling, and adventure awaits. Don't forget to subscribe and follow for more cosmic adventures. The universe is waiting for us.